Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. We were able to get our morning strategies yesterday in the green. Let's see if we can end our first week of 2024 in the green as well, right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that you put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so as I mentioned, we were green yesterday. Let's just go really quickly over a recap of our trades from yesterday. This is in gold. We got activated to the short. We took full take profit there for about 18 ticks or $180. In oil, we had an early loss, so our first session was a loser, and that was a loser of about 25 ticks, depending on where your entry was, and I should say depending on your slippage and your offset. And in second session, we had a full take profit of 20 ticks. So 2 out of 3 in the morning. I'll take that every single day. And that obviously helped with our account and our challenge. Let me pull that up. Here we go. So now our $50,000 account stands at $49,616. Remember, our second day in the challenge, we had made $230. Was not traded with the January account that I opened up specifically for this challenge. It was still stuck in a December contract. So those $230 profit on that day did not count towards this. So I'm working double time now to bring the account back up to even, and then obviously move on to hit our $3,000 goal. What else? We did not have a trade set up. Let me see if I can pull this one up. No setup yesterday in the 15-minute Rob reversal. We did get a signal to go short at 9:30 in the morning. It's invalidated because this closed above the ADMA. Same thing with this one here at 10:30. And then we get 2 signals to go up, but again, both of them are invalidated now because they actually close below the ADMA. So no trade setups on the 15-minute reversal. This has actually been pretty quiet for 2024. I don't think we've actually taken a trade yet on this. And I would say on average, you're probably going to see maybe 3 trades per week. So it's not something that's high volume trade, but for me it's been a really high winning percentage trade. So I'll take those when I can get them, that's for sure, especially since we're looking for 35 points, which is a pretty big swing in the NQ. So let me bring this back to here we go. Let's get rid of this. Today we had some high impact news at 7:30 in the morning Central Time. It's about 7 minutes before 8 here, and we had some unemployment numbers, and then we also have PMI coming out at 9 a.m. this morning. So there's just some news that are going to affect our second session here. And or if we are in a trade, those news can impact us. Now, the news for the last couple of days have definitely helped us push our push price action to our full take profits. So the high impact news have actually helped us lately, which is great. But again, those, in my opinion, are the setups start to lose a little bit of edge during those high impact news, just because you're going to get these swings. Sometimes it goes in your right direction, but you'll get this huge swing that will, it kind of just knocks you out and then goes right in your direction. So again, but that hasn't been the case this week. It's been actually extremely good. So I get a lot of questions in Discord and on my channel in regards to my strategies. So again, they're all linked in my description below. I highly recommend you guys to spend some time, maybe over a weekend, spend some time, look at the videos. If you have any questions, join the Discord. You can put the questions in there. There's so many people now that are trading this strategy on there that they're a wealth of information. Majority of the time, the basic questions that I get is, am I trading with an offset? Yes, I am. I'm trading with a one tick offset in my entry orders. So either short order or a long order, I have a one tick offset there. So that's one slightly thing different than the videos. Should probably make an updated video on oil and in gold. So that's a question that I get a lot. A lot of the other questions is, hey, sometimes these trades are so quick, where they're busting through our entry orders on that inside bar. Good example here in gold. There was an inside bar here, 7:50 in the morning, and you've got to be really quick to get your entry orders in here at the top of this candle to get in on this price action to the up. I mean, this was an explosion to the top side. And that is why I have these. This is kind of like my order entry system. This is an indicator that I purchased from Trade Devils, and it just helps you get in. It helps you get into orders very, very quickly. That's probably one of the biggest questions I get in Discord is that how are we able to get into orders this way? You can obviously automate this. The strategy is so simple that, yeah, of course you can automate this. And I'll tell you one thing, a bot will be able to get you into the order the fastest way possible. I mean, it's like, boom, you're in. Personally, I don't trade this strategy automated because I like to be in front of the charts. I like the act of trading. So for those 2 hours in the morning, it's a reason why I love the strategies, is that because they're time-based, I know that I'm going to be sitting in front of the charts for just 2 hours in the morning, from 8 to 9 and from 9 to 10. That's it. I'm done for the day at that point. There's no more trading. There's no over trading. You're trading your strategy. You're trading your rules. And some people are like, well, how can such a basic strategy work? Well, why can't it work? Why does a strategy have to be complicated for it to work? That's my response back is why? Why does it need to be so complicated? In fact, what I have found is the more you dumb it down, the more simple you can get, the easier it is to follow, the easier it is to stay on track and to follow the rules and the conditions that you set out. That's it. That's all I got. So again, if you want to learn the strategy, highly recommend looking at the videos, join the Discord. I'm currently right now going through this $50,000 evaluation challenge through Top Step. So if you want to follow along on that, you can obviously, there's a link to it in my description as well. So let's see here what both of the morning sessions bring us. Let's see if we're able to take any trades in the NQ here this morning. Stick around for the trades and the recap. So yeah, that just happened. What a nothing burger of a trading session today. This is actually the first time trading my morning oil and gold strategy that we did not get not one setup in either instrument in either session. I mean, I've never seen it before. So that was kind of crazy. And obviously probably doesn't make for the best video because I have no trades really to show you. You can see right here that we're flat. We're at $0 today. But I will say one thing. This is maybe it's not an exciting video as far as the trade's concerned, but I think it shows you guys something as far as trading in general. And we didn't take a trade today. We didn't take a trade today because there was no setup. Let's take a look at the chart just so you guys can understand. You can guys go along with it here. Here's gold. So we had gold, we trade only from 8 a.m. Central Time to 9 a.m. Central Time. So it's a 1 hour time window. And we get no inside bars at all. Of course, we get an inside bar right at the 8:55 to 9 a.m. candle. But that is no trade setup for me because we would then be taking our entry outside of our session time. Now, and this is where news was released, would have probably been pretty difficult to get yourself into this trade regardless, but probably not impossible. This would have obviously taken full take profit. If we could have had that one bar to the left, that would have been fantastic. But again, no setup in gold. And then let's pull up oil, which oil, to be honest with you, really surprised me because typically we'll see a few inside bars. I mean, we'll see 3, 4 sometimes in a session, and to not see one all morning. So again, in oil, we're trading that from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's session 1 in Central Time, and we then are looking for a second trade in session 2, which is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we get nothing. So here's what I want to leave you guys with is normally, or I should say, if you're following the strategies and you're following the rules and the conditions that I have put into place on these trades, you're going to get a situation like this where maybe not like today where you don't get anything, but you're going to have some sessions where you don't have a trade, you don't have a setup. And I'm proud that even though I am flat for today, so I haven't had a loss or I haven't had a win, I didn't overtrade. I didn't go outside of my rules and my conditions in order just to get a trade in for the day or to get a trade in for the video. So it keeps you a grounded trader, a disciplined trader, and that's the best thing that I can get out of a situation like today, which has really never happened to me where I've not had one setup on any of my strategies. But there's a first for everything, and it's a good test. It's a good test of your discipline and your will to stay with the strategy that you have in place. So with that, please, regardless if it wasn't the most exciting video in the world, please hit the like button, leave me a comment below, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm wishing everybody a great weekend. I will be back back home on Monday, which is much easier for me trading. I've got my entire setup there, so I'm looking forward to starting the challenge back up next Monday. Again, everybody have a great weekend and happy trading.